The other thing is also to have a chat with the consultant. So maybe it could be a quick 30-minute chat where you can lay out some of your challenges as an organization. You don't need to go into the details, and then get the consultant's thoughts on it. Maybe go for a coffee or have a virtual coffee, whatever works. And I think consultants are more than happy to share, a few tips free of cost, even for a small, simple problem. And that tells you what their experience is, their knowledge is, how flexible they are. And this is one way of kind of finding consultants. Obviously, there's lots of other stuff, like there's LinkedIn and probably some other professional sites or forums that people visit, and not to look at their sales pitch, but to have the conversations with them, either one-to-one or in a discussion, or just go through some of the content and materials they produce or on as blogs or newsletters, which kind of gives you an idea of how they operate and what they have done. But at the end of the day, having that one-to-one conversation with the person you're interested in hiring is more important, because what worked for someone else may not work for the nature of business you are doing. And what didn't work for somebody else might actually work for you, because that's what you are looking for. So definitely have that one-to-one conversation.
Right. Very good. And I've been told that if a consultant isn't interested in talking too much before getting paid, it's probably not the best consultant. I think I heard Kurt ready to jump in here.
Yeah, I just from my perspective, I just think there's been some fantastic advice here, from the panelists, because the question, I really got me reflecting too about, well, how over the last 25 years have I, found consultants, and it really has been by referrals, right? I mean, and to me, it was the bigger the project, the more important the referral was, right? And that either I knew the person who was referring the consultant, or it was no more than 1 or 2 degrees of separation, Louis, right? For a big project, if you're really in a hurry. But then the other thing that I found was really useful for us was, if we weren't in a hurry, then having a small project, right, where it's just a handful of hours and you can get a work product, is also a really good way to take a consultant for a test drive, right? And I think the other and really important key is for a consultant who is really good at what they do, whatever free advice they give you isn't even scratching the surface, right? So I think a lot of great points there, in terms of like positive indicators for a consultant that you should, I don't want to say take a chance on, but give them the opportunity. But just make sure you've got some really good, clear boundaries, some clear early deliverables, so you can judge the performance for yourself, because ultimately that's what matters.